Okay, we have some new faces here today. This is great. Hi, Christina. Okay, I'm so excited to see all these new faces. We're going to be getting started really shortly. People seem to kind of stroll in, even though it's not a Saturday morning. It's Friday morning. It's the end of the week. This is so wonderful. Hi. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you. Okay, great. So hopefully we'll have some more people come in, but this is great. We have a great group here. Oh, here's somebody else. This is exciting. Thank you all so much for being here, Heather and Allison. And I'm sorry, I don't know your name that says iPhone. You can unmute yourself, yeah.
Okay, thanks. My name's Lisa.
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Christina.
I'm so happy you can make it. Hi, Sarah.
I'm glad I can make it too. I have Matthew with me today, though, so
amazing, amazing.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But nice to see you.
It's never too young to be stylish, right?
Exactly, yeah. And he's very particular about what he wears in the morning.
Aww.
I'm glad you have your son with you because my son will probably join us at some point too. He's 6 months.
Oh, cute.
So
this is that stage.
Well, thank you. People say that and I say, that's really scary if this is the stage you miss.
Once you go past it, you miss it, right?
Yeah. Well, okay, so we're going to be getting started. I'm really excited that everyone is here today. I'm actually going to start out with a little intro on our speaker, who we're really excited to have because a lot of our webinars recently have been more social media and business minded or topics regarding that. And now we have some of the feminine side, which is definitely part of Modern Day Wife. Christina is going to be giving us a really great webinar that she planned out quite meticulously. So we really appreciate it. I'm going to give a little intro on who she is, and then I actually want to play a video for all of you. Christina Petrie is an award-winning makeup and hair artist and stylist. She's been in the beauty industry for 9 years. She runs a 100% mobile business, which is definitely, I'm sure, really good for this time period. So she brings her services directly to you. She prides herself on making people not only look their best, but also feel their best in the inside too, which, as we all know, and I'm sure Sarah knows this too, you know, it starts how you feel inside, which reflects on the outside. So we definitely agree with that. She's worked with Dior, TED Talks, Lole Women, Bravo TV, Mercedes, and FIFA, just to name a few. She's had her work featured in and also on the cover of publications such as Chatelaine, Boulevard, and Fresh Magazine. She has her ear to the ground in beauty and fashion, and she really works with her clients to accomplish the perfect look for their specific needs. I'm already sold. So with that, she has a whole lineup for us. But before we actually jump into that, I want to play with you this video.
My name is Christina Petrie, and I run 100% mobile beauty business. Can't hear it. There's no volume, Megan.
And immediately we did click, and we've worked together pretty much ever since.
Hi, I'm Sharon Hales. I'm the owner at Diane's Lingerie. She was co-producing a women's forum, and that's where we met, and we helped co-sponsor with her and do a fashion show. She did an amazing job putting the forum together, and it was a great opportunity for us.
Christina and I have worked together on a whole bunch of different projects. She did my hair and makeup, and I find there are a lot of fantastic makeup artists and a lot of great hair people, but it's not very often you come across somebody who's great at both. I did a project called Trend Vancouver, and also hired Christina for a television production I was doing where I wasn't on camera, it was someone else, but she did such an incredible job and completely created the looks that we were after.
So we've worked on quite a few projects together. The Boys and Girls Club fashion show, where she was the coordinator, and it was amazing because of the fashion show and her professionalism and bringing everything together.
So it is conference day, and Jane is just getting some finishing touches done by the amazing Christina, who has done our hair and makeup today, which has just been so nice when you got things going on and somebody else can just handle that like a champion, because I could never do this myself.
Working with Christina is always tons of fun, and she really has a way of making people feel comfortable, whether they're going to be stepping on the runway or in front of camera. And Christina always has been that way with me, but we've become friends, so it's a great relationship to have.
We've used her as a stylist. We've used her as a makeup artist. We've used her as a project coordinator. So, and every time she's been involved with us, she's been incredibly professional, efficient. I do refer her now to other people when I'm talking to them to use her services, and we would certainly use her again.
I followed my passions, and I literally just am doing everything that I love to do. And it has metamorphosized into so many more things over the years that I could have never imagined, that I don't think people notice. But what makes me so excited and makes me get up every day and go to bed with a huge smile on my face is the transformation and the relationships that I have with my clients.
I would recommend Christina highly when you're looking for someone to create something next level, or even just you want to look fresh and natural and just a little bit better you. She's fantastic at doing that as well, but I would highly recommend her to get you red carpet ready.
Okay, fantastic. So with no further ado, we'll turn this over to you, Christina.
Thank you so much, Megan. That is just so lovely of you. Thank you so much. And you know what, to the Modern Day Wife for including me in this webinar. I couldn't be more honored. And you know, 9 years in, this will never get old for me. Like any email that comes in my inbox, any text, any phone call that has to do with my business, I just get over the moon about it. Now I'm going to try to find a way so I can see you guys. So I can like, how can I do, there we go. I can see a few of you now.
The participant view.
What's that?
It's, you can see it now. It's the participant view.
Yep, there we go. Okay, so now I can look you guys in the eyes and we can go back and forth here. So thank you so much, ladies, for coming today. It's a huge honor to have you here to hear my story and what I want to share. So as that video said, and a little bit of what Megan introduced me as, I've been doing this business for 9 years, and oh, what's happened there? I've been doing this business for 9 years, and it is something that I did because I became a mom. And I know it's a really weird reason to start being an entrepreneur, but nowadays it is the norm. So 9 years ago, I became a mom. I was in the corporate world. I was in the fine wine and spirits industry, and I had the best job. It was a rock star job. I traveled so many different places, Australia, France, Scotland. I mean, I was at NASCAR races. I was everywhere. It was an amazing job. But the moment I became a mom, I just had everything change in my life. I really was focused on this little baby. And all of a sudden I had this passion within me that I had never had before. And I was like, everything I do right now has to make me as passionate as I am about as being a mom. So when Easton, my firstborn son, was 3 months old, I said to my husband, I think I'm going to start my own business. And he's like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, I think I'm going to do people's hair and makeup. And I'm just going to, like, I'm going to bring my services to them. And he was like, cool. And, you know, it was literally like that. And just a little bit of background on why I would choose those things is I'm Greek Canadian. My father came over from Canada when he was really young, and his first job was a tailor. He always had really nice clothes, really great suits. My mom is a socialite. She loves to entertain and host people, and she was always really dressed nice. So I kind of grew up in this world of like lots of people in our house, you know, dressing well, and really just opening up yourself to others and making yourself, you know, be around people and make them feel good, and this energy that's always in our house. So I just feel like I grew up with this principle in my life. So I, as a young person, really started to master the skill with makeup. I really started playing around with things. My mom's makeup, I would offer to do my friend's makeup. I was the girl in high school that helped get you ready for grad, and I was the last one to get ready and out the door. It was just something that I was truly passionate about. And then fast forward into my teens, I did get picked up by an agency, and I got into some professional modeling, went to beauty school, worked in Europe, and I really just found that I had a natural talent for these things. And back in those days, you had to get yourself ready for auditions. So it was really something that I found quite seamless for myself. And I really found too that people that didn't have those natural talents or skills, I found myself compelled to share with them. Like when I look at a woman's face, I look at her features, I get to know her personality. I really want to know who she is so I can help with my services to make her best and true self come out. So you can see how this really like flowered and nourished over the years into this beautiful thing that I ended up being so passionate about. So Easton's 3 months old. I always was going to call my business Red Carpet Ready by Christina. And I'll tell you why, because my favorite show to watch on TV was, of course, the Oscars and any red carpet event. I really loved how women looked so fabulous and sparkly and so like just adorned with jewels. And now, while that's not a realistic thing for us women in this lifestyle, I really still feel like we can feel like that. Even though we're not wearing a beautiful gown and designer jewelry, why can't we feel like we're walking the red carpet? Why can't we feel our most beautiful and confident self through clothes and makeup? And, you know, we all have this inner beauty, and we've all been there, especially now in our 30s and 40s and upwards. We've all been a person who felt beautiful at one time or went to an event and felt really sexy and beautiful. There's no reason why we shouldn't continue to feel that way. We just have to cater it to a way that's realistic for us in this day and age. So 9 years later, I could have never imagined what my business would turn into. I'm telling you the truth. I literally took the passion that I had for this business, and I was virtually knocking on doors all the years that I've been in business. If I saw somebody hosting an event in Vancouver that I wanted to be a part of, I literally would send an email and say, hey, my name's Christina. I have some assistants. I do makeup, hair, and styling on the go. I can bring all these services to you. I see you have an event coming up this summer. I was wondering if you'd be interested in having my services on hand. It was always 9 out of 10 times a yes, because I've already provided all the services. I've already bringing the experience, and I've already taken it upon myself to reach out to these people. So you can really get a sense of how much I love my business. And actually, one of our lovely ladies today on the call, Lisa, 1.5 years ago, I really wanted to give back in my community. I'm constantly supporting fundraisers that have to do with kids and women and schools in my community. Anything that really is a way for me to give back. And so I really wanted to do something for the women in my community. I didn't want it to be like, you know, tell me why you should win something. I was really kind of humming around this idea. And so I was talking to one of my best friends one day, and I was like, you know, I really want to give back to women in my community. I want to do something nice for them. I want to like pamper them, make them feel like a princess for the day. I want to take them shopping. I want their clothes to be like a gift certificate. I want to do a photo shoot. And so my girlfriend was like, why don't you get women in your community to nominate somebody else? And I just loved that idea, because then it's a way to really pay it forward, spread kindness. So I did this huge contest. I said, you know, this is nominate an amazing woman in your community who deserves to be pampered. And I'll tell you, that comment feed just was killing it all day long. I was just like blown away by the kindness that was happening in our community. And Lisa ended up winning. And what she got for the day was full hair and makeup by me. We went and did personal shopping. She got a gift card to buy new clothes. She had a full-blown photo shoot. And she included her best friend who nominated her. So it was really nice to include them. They had wine. It was just a beautiful, beautiful time. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that I love to do. And that's why being a part of this webinar today means so much to me. So let's get started. Let's talk about why I'm here today and what I can offer you. And I really hope you guys can take some takeaway from this today. So I want to talk about makeup and beauty. So obviously the pandemic hits, and all of a sudden we're all supposed to be at-home dermatologists, fashion stylists, nail care people. We're all doing these things on our own. And it's just like, some of us are probably just like, what do we do? Like, how does this work? What am I going to do with my roots? Like all this stuff. So it's really been this really cool process to see all these women at home doing these beauty trends, skincare trends. So let's start with makeup. Now, not many people are wearing makeup on a regular basis, and that is totally fine. It's not about doing full-blown makeup every day, because half the time we're wearing a mask when we're out in social settings. But what about the virtual platform that we're on? And what about the fact that we're at home with our families and you're actually looking at your skin in the mirror and seeing what the effects are of, you know, maybe sleepless nights, maybe you haven't taken care of your skin prior to the pandemic. You haven't been getting into a daily routine. So today's trends are really about simplicity. There is something called Skinnimalism. It is an amazing, amazing topic. Skinnimalism. It is all about taking care of your skin on a daily basis, being a minimalist, but getting big results. So what does that mean? That means getting up in the morning and making a couple minutes for yourself. Whether it's a scrub, washing your face, you have to take care of your skin in the morning and the night. Now, you might not think it's that important. And of course, we're going to skip some nights because we've had wine or the kids finally went to sleep and you really want to finish watching your Netflix show, whatever you're binging, or maybe you've got some work to do. But it's really important to take even 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening to wash your face. The effects that it has to clean your face every night over a period of time is very drastic. I personally have gotten into a routine since I've been in my teens to always use eye cream, always scrub my face weekly, and to always clean my face. Now, I've been using Rodan & Field skincare for 4 years. It doesn't mean that I'm doing a full-blown routine every single night, but I have found a routine that if I'm, you know, I'm just tired, I just want to clean my face and do something good. I've gotten into a minimalist routine, but I also have a routine that I use daily. So whatever your routine is, try to take the time in the morning to clean your skin. Now, back in the day, before I was in my business and using really good skincare, I had trouble with acne growing up. As I said, I'm Greek. I had oily skin. So I always found that I was covering my face with foundation because I was always trying to hide things. The better care you take of your skin, the less makeup you have to wear on top. You can really just let your skin show. Nowadays, it's all about that personal glow. They're calling it the glow up phase. Right now, it's all about making your skin glow, really coming through and bringing that confidence from the inside out. It's not so much about hiding yourself under heavy foundations. Not many people are wearing heavy foundations anymore. Now, when I'm out doing my clients prior to the pandemic, I would use foundations because some people are going on camera, some people are having, you know, HD cameras. There's lots of different reasons. But nowadays, I highly recommend a tinted moisturizer. I have one here I want to show you. This is from Rodan & Fields. Now, the reason why I'm suggesting this, there's lots of different tinted moisturizers out there, but this one comes in 10 flexible shades, so it's going to match any skin tone that's out there. Whether you have beautiful olive skin, black skin, fair skin, it is a really amazing product. It's buildable coverage, so if you don't want anything heavy, you can just put a little bit on at a time. It's good for your skin. It won't clog your pores. It is has SPF in it. And it's something that adheres to your skin because it's a dermatologist product. So I highly recommend this because it's going to be 30 to 45 seconds that you put this on. I put a little dime size amount on the back of my hand. It comes with a brush. So instead of, some people put it on the brush, I personally don't. I find that it wastes a little bit of the product. So say I had a little dime size amount in my hand, I would take my finger and I would start with my cheek, rub it in, take some more, do this cheek, and then I would go around my face. And then I would take my brush, take the rest of it off, and that's when I would start to work it in everywhere, into my ears, up into my forehead, because that way you're going to get a clean canvas. I have it on today, and that's all I wear on my skin as a base. True story. Every single day, because I like the way it gives me this dewy complexion, and it's more like a second skin as opposed to a really heavy coverage. So that's one tip that I really like to share. Now, secondly, now if you are not exfoliating your skin, it's really important to get into that. It's really important to get rid of that top dermis layer. Your skin naturally sheds every 28 days, so sometimes you need a little bit of help. And it's amazing, the skin underneath, how soft and glowy it is. And I have this great scrub that I wanted to recommend. It's a salt and sugar scrub, and it's good for your face and your body. So not only should you be taking care of your face, but you really need to take care of your neck, your chest, your arms, your legs. You get a closer shave when you're scrubbing. And, you know, I don't know about you, but when you feel like your skin is smooth, you just feel a lot more beautiful. It's nice to put on a t-shirt or a dress and just feel that much more beautiful about yourself. How's everybody, do we have like interactive comments as we're going here? Or is it just me speaking right now? If you guys have any questions while I'm going, please
feel free to ask it. You can unmute yourself or put it in the chat.
Okay. So I just want to make sure if anybody has any questions as we go, please feel free to jump in. But at this time right now, we're forced to do stuff at home for ourselves. And it's really important to get yourself into a routine that allows you the opportunity to do these things. So when it comes to makeup and we're out and about, the eyebrow and the eyelash game is what everybody's talking about right now. They're asking everybody to up your eyebrow game and up your eyelash game, because it's really all that people see, right, when you're out and about. So if you haven't filled in your eyebrows and you're going out and you want to feel a little bit more powerful, I'm telling you right now, filling in your brows not only frames your face, but it makes you look younger. So you've put on your tinted moisturizer and you filled in your brows. Okay, that right there, those 2 steps, game changing. If you're not sure how to fill in your brows, check out my YouTube channel. I've got lots of videos on how to properly scale your eyebrows and fill them in. It's Red Carpet Ready by Christina. It's got great tutorials on there, so I'm not going to go too much into that today. But if you can fill in your brows with either a powder, a pencil, or some kind of brow gel, you can get cheap and cheerful products from the pharmacy. So don't think you have to go out and get, I've got a cat walking around, don't think you have to go out and get the most expensive products out there. I was talking about in my video, drugstore scores, you can get brow gels for like under $12. So just find something that's in the shade of your brows, throw a couple strokes in, push your hairs up, and a little bit bushier these days is so much more stylish than the thin. And if you've got the thin, let's beef them up with some brow gel and get them a little bit thicker. Now, second of all, I'm going to show you an invention that has changed my life and will always be in my inventory. It's just an eyelash curler. It is amazing what happens when you curl your eyelashes. It opens up your eyes so much more. So there you go. You've got tinted moisturizer. You've filled in your brows. You've curled your lashes, which opens up your eyes. Right then and there, you've done 3 amazing things that is really going to help with structuring your face, making you look more youthful, and making you look more together. Now, the next thing is, if you are feeling like your eyes are tired and dry and lifeless, caffeine in eye products is a really big trend as well, because it's going to reduce the swelling. It's going to brighten your eyes. We have one from Rodan & Fields. It's an eye serum. I wear it at nighttime, and it really, I notice a difference the next day. You guys know what coffee does for you in the morning. So of course you're gonna know what it would do for your eyes. So I really just dab that around my eye. You can put it in the fridge, put it on cold, and you can also get these things. If you've got a big Zoom call the next day and your eyes are really dry and tired, maybe, you know, what are they calling it? It's basically screen face, they're calling it these days, because we're just on screen so much, whether it's on our phone or on Zoom. It's really hard on our skin and our eyes. So you can buy hydrating eye patches, and you only need to put them on for 10-15 minutes. So if you're having a Zoom call coming up, throw these on your eyes, put them in the fridge. Cold is always better. It always reduces swelling. Throw the eye patches on your eyes, go about your business in your room, your office, whatever, and let that soak in. And then you basically, makes me look like I drank so much more wine. Put those on your eyes, and then prior to your Zoom call starting, just take them off, wipe the excess product off, and it really gives you that extra wow factor. So there's just little tiny tricks that you can do to really make your face and your skin look that much more incredible. You know, we're all in the same boat here. We're all dealing with kids. We're all trying to juggle all these balls up in the air, and we can't let ourselves be put last. And you know, I'm a mom of 2. I run 2 businesses. My husband works out of town the majority of the time. So I'm just like you guys. I know what it's like to be just juggling so many things. But I have to say, putting the time aside for yourself not only changes your mindset. I'm serious. If you put aside time for yourself, it will help your mindset. It will help your fitness. It will help your productivity at work, because what it means is you're actually putting aside time dedicated to something important, and your appearance is important because it matches the inside. The way that the inside feels is the way the outside feels. The way the outside feels the inside. It's a very harmonious blend. And that's why I stress so much to people. You know, when I'm at work doing makeup and hair on my clients, I'm not just there with some brush strokes and in and out, see you later, have a great time. I really want to create a positive experience. I have the music on. I want to get to know the person. I want her to walk at the door and feel like $1 million, truly. And I want that to be such an impactful takeaway from her that she wants to have that more often. That's something that means a lot to me. You know, in this world, in the day and age of, you know, just Zoom calls and virtual presence, it's one thing to be on camera looking a certain way, but at home, it's really important as well. And, you know, even as simple as makeup wipes. If you can't find a foaming cleanser to get your makeup off, get yourself some makeup wipes. Keep them by your bedside. If you're on your computer, you're doing Skype, you're watching Netflix, and you're like, crap, I forgot to wash my face. Just grab a wet wipe or makeup wipe and wash your face off. Okay, so another thing that's happening with people is called mask. How do I feel about coconut oil wipes? Yeah, those are great too. Coconut oil is a great makeup remover. It's a great hydrating product as well for anybody that's got really dry skin. So coconut oil wipes are really good too. I would just say having something accessible to you that is going to be realistic for you to use. So mask knee is a thing. Mask knee. Wearing our masks so much, we're starting to get a lot of condensation and like, you know, warmth under here. And that just creates a lot of bacteria on the skin, a lot of breakout, a lot of redness. Like, I feel bad for the people that already have really bad acne and already have rosacea and sensitive skin. I just can only imagine how, you know, painful it must be for people. And then, you know, to add extra moisture and bacteria on top of acne, it's a mess. So good news is there is products out there to help with those situations. So if you were to have acne prone skin, you need to find an acne wash, something that has sulfuric acid in it to really combat the acne, and something that you want to do at nighttime, which is all part of your skincare routine. Just really putting on something that's going to combat the acne while you're at home, and making sure that you're washing your masks is really, really important. And then if you do have sensitive skin, getting yourself something that is going to soothe your skin. This is a rescue mask. It's for sensitive skin people. So if you have, you know, redness and you can't even bear to like put any products on it, this is what you would want to do. We'd want to put something on that's really, really soothing. So finding the right things daily for you that's realistic for you to carry on is also really important for me. I'm not up here to tell you about 16 brands that are all at all these locations. I just want to talk to you about simplicity, something that you can carry on at home that's going to be duplicatable for you every single day. Duplication is so important. You know, it's not, okay, I'll do it tonight and then I'm not going to do it again. I would really encourage you to try every single morning and night to do something for yourself that has to do with your body. Whether it's you put on those hydrating eye masks and you go stretch on the floor for 10 minutes while your kids are upstairs getting dressed or they're still sleeping. Maybe set your alarm clock 7 minutes earlier and go down and drink your coffee while it's hot by yourself, you know, and just have that time to yourself. It's amazing what happens when you feel like you got something for yourself. So it's really important for that. So does anybody have any questions about makeup that they want to ask? Please feel free to ask anything. Now, when it comes to hair, it's not always about having perfect hair for stuff. You guys all look beautiful, by the way. Everybody today, whether you're showing up casual today or you've taken some time to get ready for today, you guys look great. And I can see Sarah's got a really nice side sweep, blow dry look. Lisa's casual at home. She's probably going to be doing something exercising today with her kids. I can see Allison's got a nice cute ponytail with some glasses on. That's all I can see at the moment. But basically what I wanted to say is Fancy Friday, that's right. Whatever your hair is doing, and we're going to loop to a Zoom video in a second because I really want to talk about virtual presence as well. You could throw some curls in your hair. They could be 3 or 4 days old. You would chuck in some dry shampoo, get the roots less oily, and really rock that beachy wave, that bedhead look kind of. You can pull your hair to the side on a Zoom call. You know, you could do a low smart ponytail. You could throw your hair up in a top knot messy bun. The point is that you want to find some hairstyles that are your go-to quick hairstyles. Don't be like, crap, my hair is greasy, I don't know what to do. Low ponytail, top knot bun, dry shampoo, pull it to the side. This bun is literally all I could do today. Well, exactly, but look how cute it looks, right? Like if you could just, these are all parts of the thing that are going to be the arsenal in your back pocket for you. Having a go-to makeup routine that's super quick, like that tinted moisturizer, honestly, the next time, every time I put it on, I feel like so much more put together. And when I take my kids to school, I mean, Lisa sees me at school. She's my son's grade 1 teacher. When people see me at school, it is what it is. I'm in a toque most of the time, but I always have my brows filled in. I always have a tinted moisturizer. I always have my eyelashes curled and lip gloss. like all the time. But my morning routine takes me probably 7 minutes in the morning, and it's usually while my kids are still sleeping or something's going on at the house where they don't need me. So finding a hairstyle as well is really important to go with that, and you can see how much you're setting yourself up for success. So why don't we talk about virtual presence? I want to show you a fun video that I created on my YouTube channel to help all of my corporate friends and all of my moms at home who are running businesses from home, and just anybody that's trying to connect with new business partnerships or anybody from home, because in this day and age, everybody is either already an entrepreneur, still working their corporate job, or starting businesses from home. My girlfriend, who is a co-founder of a very large women's conference in Whistler, she shared a statistic with me, or a fact, that 1/3 of women in corporate jobs are considering leaving their job because the commodity is not there, the structure's changed. It's just a completely, the whole industry is just really separating. And that feeling that they had of going to work and connecting with people and meetings and all this, you know, time together, it's really changing so much. So a lot of women are shifting into, what am I passionate about? What do I love? Where am I most happy? What are the, when people give me compliments, what are the compliments about? What can I do to shift myself into something that I can do for myself? So once you have the confidence to put yourself in front of the camera, because let's be honest, it's not easy for a lot of people. Like, you know, Zoom's been around forever, but we only really started mastering it now. And, you know, some people are just like completely, like they get really nervous in front of the camera and they just kind of freeze up, right? And you're this awesome person that has so much to say. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I didn't say all the stuff I wanted to say. So once you found that route, and maybe you're taking a chance, and I encourage you to, if you got an idea, girlfriend, you need to do it, because this is only one life you've got. If you've got an idea, you need to freaking do it. Okay? I'm serious. So if you can do it and you have the confidence, then you need to work on your presence. And your presence is what you're going to bring to your potential buyer, your potential partner, your potential customer. And that's what's really going to make you shine. Just like I said before, I used to always virtually knock on doors. If I wanted to work with a sports company, you know, working with their on-camera talent, or I wanted to work on a fashion show, you can bet your ass I'm going to find out who is in charge of this event, and I'm going to email them, and I'm going to introduce myself. And the worst thing they're going to say is, no, thank you, maybe next time. And that's okay too. But what happens after 9 no's? You get a yes from somebody. And that yes turns into the most amazing opportunity for you that changes the trajectory of everything else you're doing. That's how impactful it is. And you showed up on camera and you looked freaking good. And you looked confident. You took the time in the morning to drink your coffee while it was hot. You put on your tinted moisturizer. You put on some great clothes. And you looked amazing. And you knocked that virtual meeting out of the park. That is everything, guys. That is everything. And that, as women, we deserve that. We deserve that. And you know what? We're all young. We've all got so much life and opportunity ahead of us. And so let's move into virtual presence. Now, Megan, are you on here? Can we show this? Go for no. That's right, girlfriend. The more no's you get will lead to an amazing yes. Okay. Can we show these lovely ladies how to get ready for a Zoom call in 15 minutes?
Yes, absolutely.
Nice to have you back. And for those of you joining for the first time and stopping by this page, thank you so much. I hope you stick around, because today we're going to talk about something super fun and very important. There's nothing worse than realizing you've got a scheduled Zoom call in like 15 minutes and you are not ready. Your hair's in a messy bun. You're in your sweats. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks today on how to get yourself ready in a pinch and how to look your best on camera, no matter what industry you're in. You can always show up and be your most professional self. So stick around, we're going to get started. So to throw a look together quickly, one thing I really love to do is add a tinted moisturizer. Just gives my skin a nice clean canvas. I also think it's important just to pick a few features on your face that you love to highlight. For me, it's eyebrows, under the eyes, powder to hide my shine, a little bit of bronzer, curl the eyelashes, and a little lipstick to finish your look. So don't worry if your hair is a complete disaster and super messy. There are always some really good last minute options for your hair. the point is that you want it to look a little bit more polished, a little bit more less fuzzy, and you know, you can throw it into a low smart ponytail, add a hairband, or throw it in a top knot. While you're on your Zoom call, don't forget to have good posture and look focused. Look like you're paying attention. Try not to be distracted and super fidgety. And most importantly, wherever you're doing your Zoom call, make sure the background is clean and tidy. Nobody wants to see a big mess. So make sure it looks nice and clean and zen, and it looks like you're ready for your call.
This sounds like the song.
Another important thing that makes you look even better on camera is finding the right lighting. Try not to do your call in a dark corner. Take your phone, walk around your room, wherever you're ready to do your Zoom call, and make sure that you're not squinting and you just find the right light. I'm a fan of sweatshirts just like everybody else and those comfy button-up tops, but too much branding and wrinkles, I don't really think are a great choice on camera. I'm more apt to kind of jump towards the pops of color, something really beautiful. I love blazers. I find they go with everything. I mean, having a simple white tank top and throwing on a blazer is always a great look, and it's so easy. I also find too that just adding a few accessories can really make your look more chic, makes it look more professional. And I just find that, you know, this is those simple things you can do to your look to bring more confidence to your call and to bring more confidence for yourself. And remember, it's just that top portion of the screen that they see. And who cares if you're wearing Lululemons on the bottom, right? I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to let you know the next time that I post a video. As always, I'm so thankful for your support and for watching. I hope to see you next time.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that, Megan. So what I wanted you guys to take away from that video was just making time to just figure out what the heck am I supposed to do? Crap, I have a Zoom call. Like, how many people get notifications on their phone that they're supposed to be somewhere and they're like, oh crap, is that today? So it's nice just to be able to have like a really quick routine that you can put together, get yourself on camera, and make yourself look the best. So behind me, I've put out just some basic stuff. The boyfriend blazer is really popular right now for the spring and summer. It's great over top of a t-shirt, a fitted shirt, some jeans, some skinny jeans with some great boots. Like, you can really rock this look. And not only is it great for street style, but it's great in front of the camera as well for Zoom. Pops of blue right now. Look at my table's a little bit messy right now, but pops of blue is a really popular trend right now too. Pastels and sorbet colors, like the jacket I'm wearing today, is really on fire right now. It's a really happy color too. I find if I'm feeling like, oh my God, yesterday this didn't go right, or the kids this, or whatever, I find when you put on a bright color or something that makes you feel good, it just changes everything. So if you're having one of those days and you're trying to get ready for something, let's change that and put on something that makes you feel really good. I got this really cute sweatshirt from American Eagle. I think it was $29, and it's like mint green. And every time I put it on with my jeans and my sneakers, I feel like so cute. Like, I feel like I could just be skipping around and spreading my positivity. So try to think of those things too. And what else I've got here too is just some more blazers. You know, you don't have to go out and get a new wardrobe, but just even like a basic black sweater with like a cute little statement necklace, because all you're seeing is this, right? So just finding some pieces for your wardrobe that you can use to really elevate your style is really, really important. And, you know, I see Tay is your name with the bright pink shirt on. Like, so pretty.
Yes,
so pretty, so pretty. That's the kind of stuff that you want to focus on when you do your Zooms, is finding some, you know, and I'm a huge fan of secondhand consignment, like nicer stuff. Getting into the store and getting some Aritzia clothes for like 1/5 of the price. Yes, because then we can shop more, right? So I hope that that is helpful to you, just like, you know, getting tips of where to shop, grabbing little cute pieces from some of the stores where things aren't as expensive. And then, you know, like Sarah's got a beautiful white blouse on. Having a great white blouse in your inventory, like I've got one here, I picked it up from the latest Scoop. It goes under everything. It goes, you know, with jeans, it goes with everything. Having a great white blouse. And another thing is, find yourself your Zoom spot. Whenever you have a call, there's nothing worse than like trying to set up this and trying to set up that, and where's the light? Oh my God, it's gloomy today. Find yourself a Zoom space. Make it your Zoom space that you can literally pop over there in 5 minutes flat, turn on your light, set up your phone, whatever you need to do, and that is your Zoom space. Make it cute and zen. Make it feel like your happy place when you're there. I'm doing business. I am serious, Christina. This is what I'm working on today, and it is your Zoom space. Now, I also recommend getting a D-ring light. That's what I'm using right now. It's amazing. I have little notes that I type around my D-ring light. Actually, I haven't looked at many of them today. I'm just checking them out now, but I pretty much covered everything. But it's nice because you can like give yourself little tips and pointers. You can change the lighting depending on what the day is doing. And it's just professional. You can look at it, look at yourself straight on. You're not holding the phone. It's not set up on something. So I got mine from Amazon. I think it was like 50 bucks. It was nothing. And I'm a tall person. I'm 5'9.5". It's got a huge, pole on it that you can move up and down. So getting yourself a D-ring light, finding your Zoom space. And that is, one incredible thing that you've got done. And then finding your wardrobe that you use for Zoom. You got your blazers, you rip it out. You've got your hairstyle that you're going to go with, and you've got your makeup tips and tricks. So
I have a question.
Yes.
I don't know why it wasn't playing the sound. What did you call it? A D-ring light as opposed to
a D-ring light?
What is that?
Yes. It's basically just a long stand that you can loosen the pole at different angles to move it up and down. And it's a big circle, and it has different light settings on it. And you put your phone right in the middle of it, and it basically gives you a surround light.
But it's not like this?
Where are you? Let me see.
Because this is the ring light I have. It's not like that. It's like oh, you're muted now.
Yes, mine is like that too, but mine comes on a big pole. And yeah, and the width of my light is a little bit thicker than yours.
Got it. Okay.
But yours is great. That's exactly what it is. It's just having those lights handy, because a lot of people, like I said in my video, when you're dark in a corner somewhere doing a Zoom call, it's not as impactful as if you're bright and people can see you, like I can see all of you. I can see where you are, and just having that presence is a little bit more stronger than the person in the dark corner. So it's really important to get that D-ring light. And you know what? I invested in one last year, and I use it for so many different things because I do so much YouTube videos. I do a lot of live makeup tutorials. I do a lot of different interactive things, and it is like basically my executive assistant is my D-ring light. It helps me for so many different things. So that is kind of in a nutshell what I wanted to share with you ladies today. I think you can tell how passionate I am about what I do. And, in this pandemic where I make a living that I enjoy so much, where I touch people for a living, I zhuzh, I fix their hair, I do their makeup, I dress them. And it's really been hard with the pandemic. Everybody's been separated from people, and I'm an extrovert, right? So I think there was a meme floating around about check on your extrovert friends because they might be dead, because I'm a person that thrives off being with people. I'm at every single event in Vancouver, and it's just, so I show up on camera because this is a way for me to keep connecting with you, and it makes me so happy to share. And if there's anything that you can take away today that I've shared with you, then I feel like $1,000,000, and it really means a lot to me. So does anybody have any questions on makeup, skincare, fashion, Zoom, anything else that you might have on the tip of your tongue you want to ask?
Christina.
Hi.
Okay, so I remember you from the winter segments last year, and I think you mentioned you did a tutorial on eyelash extensions.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering if you can recommend some eyelash brands, extension brands.
Well, I did a tutorial on on false eyelashes. If you're getting false extensions, do you mean ones where you're getting them semi-permanently?
Magnetics or strip-ons, like
yes, like false lash strips.
That's right.
Yes. Okay. So because I'm a makeup artist, I need to have many. So there's lots of different brands that I use. Sometimes I order from suppliers. Sometimes I even pick up at the drugstore. There's a Kiss brand that's really good. There's an Ardennes brand that I pick up from one of my wholesalers. And when you go into Sephora, what I would recommend you, this is a little sneaky trick, but if you go into Sephora, go look at the designer lashes, okay? And look at them, study them, you know, look at the hairs, the way they're placed, all those things, and see the way they look. Then go into a drugstore and compare them. And if they seem pretty similar and it's a fraction of the price, then give those ones a go. And especially in the beginning when you're practicing with putting on false lash extensions, the thing is that you have to cut them to fit your eye. They're not made for every single eye. Everybody has different shaped eyes. So I actually put the false lash next to my eye. I see where I need to cut it, or my client's eye. I snip it. So in the beginning when you're practicing, I would encourage you to use something that's a little bit more budget savvy. And then when you get really good and when events are back and happening and you want to do something really fancy for yourself, then you can go and splurge on some of those more expensive lashes. Favorite place to buy blazers? Again, Sarah, I think higher end consignment stores. I shop at the Latest Scoop a lot. I shop at Mine and Yours. I shop a lot at Turnabout on Granville and 12th. Where else do I shop? Zara is a great place to buy blazers. This is a Zara blazer. So yeah, pretty much anywhere that I can find something, you know, affordable and I can buy more of, because I love to change up my style. And every time I'm on camera, I really don't like to wear the same thing twice. So that way, if I can buy a blazer for 35 bucks versus 130, that's a pretty great deal to me. So I have a little giveaway, or no, I should say like a little kind of fun promotion I want to do. If any of you would like to try the Radiant Defense and the brush, I can help you find your shade. And if you'd like to purchase that, I'd like to give you $10 off. And I also will put your name into a draw to win a mini regimen. And this is for brightening and lightening and giving your skin a glow. So if you'd like to try the Radiant Defense, I'll help you find your shade. And you can have that rebate as being a part of our webinar today. And then your name will go into a draw to win this mini regimen. It comes with a exfoliating brightening scrub, a brightening toner, vitamin C, retinol cream, and a daily sunscreen. It's awesome. And it's a mini version, so you get to kind of dive into a routine and kind of see how it feels. This is really good for getting rid of brown spots, acne scarring, any kind of dull marks you have on your skin. I'm actually using this right now, and it's amazing how much it makes your skin glow. So hopefully that will be something that will be of interest to you. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for being a part of this today. It's Friday. I know you could be doing a lot of things, and it means a lot to me to have you here. And if there's anything else you want to learn, please check out my YouTube channel, Red Carpet Ready by Christina. There's lots of great tutorials on there. If you're ever in a pinch and you need some inspiration, just go over there and check out some stuff. And Megan, thank you so much for having me today. I really, really appreciate it.
Yes. Well, first of all, thank you so much. I have my little baby with me, so that's why I've been on and off. But I hope you all learned so much. I certainly did. I love your backdrop with all the clothes and everything. It looks fantastic. We really appreciate your putting all this together. Thank you all so much for being here. Christina, if you want to send that offer on the road in the fields, we can send it in our recap. Okay. Also, if you can just email also about the serum you mentioned earlier too, I'd like to look at that.
Okay.
Allison's shaking her head.
The eye serum?
Whatever, any serum you talked about, whether it's face or eye, just put it all there.
I'll link everything I talked about today.
Yeah, or just those Garden Fields products specifically, because I actually use, I don't think they sell it anymore, but I use their eyelash serum.
Yes.
They still sell it?
They do. Oh, yes. Oh. I use it too.
Okay, so we should be in touch on that because mine's going to run out soon.
Okay.
In any event, this was really great. Your videos are unbelievable. The Zoom one is amazing. Okay. And I'm so happy you put this all together and that you all got to receive this information. I personally found this very helpful. I actually turned my Zoom light on when you said that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't look like I'm sitting in the dark anymore. So I get lazy with those things. And so that was a good reminder to, you know, put it on. It's not a big deal. So thank you so much for putting it together. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, let's give her a round of applause. Sarah, that was good. Let's do a virtual.
Thank you. I think we need to do like a screenshot or something.
Yes, yes. Do you want to do it like doing a cute move, or because maybe we can make it for gift?
A cute move.
We'll try. Is if the other girls, or if you guys are able to turn your cameras on, we can at least take a screenshot. I don't know if you guys are able to. I know Rachel's in Texas with no water, no electricity, so I'm not sure what condition she's in. But yeah, here, we'll just take one now. 1, 2. Okay, good.
Hey.
Yeah, so thank you so much, and thank you all very much for being here, and we'll see you all soon.
Thanks, guys. Happy Friday. If you need anything, you can connect with me anytime. I'm so happy to answer any questions, okay? Thanks, guys. Happy weekend.
Bye. Thank you all so much.